Our project is located on the lands of the Taungurung people. I wish to acknowledge them as traditional owners. I'd also like to pay my respects to the elders past and present and Aboriginal elders of other communities who may be here today. Lucy Clemenger Architects is a signatory of the Architects Declare movement and is a certified carbon neutral practice. We care deeply for our environment and communities and understand the impact the construction industry has on our planet. We aspire at all times to instill the importance of sustainable design principles to our team of consultants and clients. Delatite is committed to sustainability via their biodynamic farming and wine production practices and aim to minimise their impact on the natural environment. Our client's ambition was to achieve the most environmentally responsible built outcome. An integral part of the brief was to respect the land and to be self-sustainable from a resources point of view. In collaboration with the client, decisions relating to water, landscape and waste ensured best practice was employed. Having grown up on the family vineyard, the owners know the land intimately and we're best placed to advise on strategies to support the ecology of the site. A land capability assessment was undertaken and a septic system installed that treats all sewage and wastewater on site. 3 11,000 litre water tanks supply drinking water and a dam is used for all landscape irrigation. The original cellar door building was repurposed to accommodate offices so that the new building could have as small a footprint as possible. No demolition was required and all soil moved for the new building was retained on site and incorporated into the landscape. The existing cellar door will service ecotourism pre-family accommodation which has been planned to build in the future. The building was sited to effectively capture the wonderful panoramic views towards Howqua River country and surrounding farmland. Stretched out along the contour, the building is a small group of pavilions linked by courtyards, terraces and decks. Blade walls extending to the landscape with curated openings allowing glimpses through and across the building and surrounding vines. The brief included a tasting bar, retail space, commercial kitchen and small dining room, an outdoor deck, function terraces, amenities, back of house areas and storage. The building was designed to be resilient and adaptable to change. The large deck can be made weatherproof to allow for an increase in visitor numbers in future. The master plan has areas set aside for marquees, festivals and events, and the amenities block is separate to the main building, allowing it to service functions not held in the building. The building deals with extreme temperature changes throughout the year, expected only to worsen due to the effects of climate change. Nestled at the foot of the Victorian Alps, Mansfield can see winter temperatures drop to zero while soaring close to 40 degrees in summer. Thermal mass and shading, as well as orientation of the building, ceiling fans and cross ventilation help keep the building as thermally comfortable as possible, maintaining stable temperatures throughout the year and minimising energy usage for heating and cooling. Despite having a bar rating of 12.5, materials were chosen to comply with higher standards to anticipate more frequent and higher intensity climatic conditions into the future. Timbercrete is one of the highest fire rated building products and the black butt timber cladding achieves a bar 21 rating. The building is 100% electric, including the commercial kitchen. No gas is used anywhere on the site. A 100 kilowatt solar panel array produces more energy than required, making the new cellar door net zero from an operational point of view. EV chargers have been installed for winery vehicles and visitors. A black butt pergola wraps around the perimeter of the building, providing shade and looking the pavilions. The JV3 thermal modelling assessment was undertaken during the design process. Timber frame double glazing is concentrated mainly to the north and east, with smaller openings to the west and south where things to the landscape could be captured. While undertaking an LCA or WLA was to be cost prohibitive, the selection of sustainable and robust materials and the ongoing maintenance of the building was central to the brief as well as our design. The selection process considered their origin, manufacturing process, travel distance to site, as well as ongoing maintenance, longevity and the circular economy. Locally made products and materials were specified wherever possible. Whilst the building was to be a modest size, the entry warranted a response to match the scale and splendour of the mountain range. From the car park, the visitor commences a gentle climb towards the entry court. The masonry walls and stairs are designed to provide an impression of monumentality and display a civic quality. Timbercrete was chosen as the principal masonry product, creating thermal mass to the west and south. Made predominantly from a waste product, sawdust, it acts as a carbon trap as the timber is preserved within the brick. Timbercrete sawmill waste is from plantation timbers only. No kiln firing is required in the manufacturing process as the bricks are air cured. Its longevity is equivalent to non-reinforced concrete and no acid cleaning is required. The masonry walls ground the pavilions and define the entry court. Designed as an extension of the architecture, Timbercrete steps, aggregate steppers, rock seats and native lighting sit against the backdrop of the masonry walls. The landscape designed by Tommy Gordon includes a permaculture garden, orchard, fire pits and functional lawns. Vivian's courtyard frames the view of Mount Buller, and as dusk draws near, provides a space to experience the sun setting across the paddies. Horizontal black buck cladding references the construction of local cattlemen's huts and wraps the building in a rich textural warmth. The cladding and strapping mimic in a contemporary way the simple bush carpentry of these structures. PEFC and Chain of Custody certified timber was specified, harvested in northern Victoria, southern New South Wales. Timber can be reused, and for this reason only mechanical fixings have been employed. No stone or marble has been used in the project. The use of steel has been kept to a minimum and remains untreated so as to allow it to be recycled and or reused again in the future. All surface treatments, including the cladding materials, are low VOC. The building incorporates biophilic design principles by using natural materials, connecting the user to the environment, and prioritising natural ventilation and daylighting. Openings are provided to give wide sweeping views of the far-reaching landscape. Smaller curated views give closer connection to gardens and planted landscapes. The user has access to natural daylight and ventilation throughout the building. Local tradespeople were contracted to construct the building, including major trades such as a plumber, electrician and bricklayer. All sanitary fittings achieve a minimum 5-star WELS rating. The zip tap eliminates the need for bottled or sparkling water. The project uses on-site hard-served rainwater for all drinking, cooking and cleaning requirements. The restaurant serves the menu with ingredients sourced from the orchard and permaculture garden, supplemented by local supplies. Paper towels, napkins and 95% of food waste are composted and used in the gardens of the vineyard. The building has been designed for universal access and use. The project responds directly to place and provides a memorable experience for visitors to experience all that Delatite offers. And importantly, the development allows Delatite to continue to lead in the field of viticulture and wine production and now the wine and restaurant business. The building and landscape have been designed to accommodate a multitude of events and experiences, including the now annual Harvestman Festival, music in the vines, farmers markets, vineyard tours, wine and dining experiences and private events. It is a landmark development for the Mansfield community, and since opening, Delatite have tripled their visitation from 8,000 to 26,000 per year. It was an absolute pleasure to design the new Delatite Cellar Door, and we are thrilled to be here today to present this project to you.